So yes. So how do you write a research paper? Okay. So yeah, it's scholarly research. Okay. Writing requires you to demonstrate a strong knowledge of the topic, right? So like you will be engaging in a variety of sources, right? Be it in Dr. Harini's class, Dr. Raj's class, or Dr. Sharda Prasad's class. But please do not think that you don't have anything to contribute, or you're like zero, or you're not going to do anything. No, I want you to remember that you've just started. You are yet to contribute, and you will make your original contribution in some way or the other. Don't worry, that's our human brain, and this program will make you do that. So that's it. The research paper is yours. So don't think that, oh my God, I'm going to copy and paste. No, all the 4,000 words, you're going to write it, and it'll be your original contribution. Got it? So there are 3 stages of writing. We do research and planning. We write, we revise. Got it? We keep revising. Got it? You're going to start writing, and in the end of 5 or 6 sessions, you're like, what? I wrote that crap? I mean, you're going to go write again, but you will see how much you improve. And I don't want you to delete your old notes or anything. So I want you to save them and keep writing on top of that. Got it? From the time you submit your first draft to your final draft, it's going to look dramatically different. Okay. No, it's not 1 month to write an entire paper. We're just going to give you a lot of time to write, and we have padded in there. Yes, so don't worry. We are here to support you. Okay, and also please don't be scared about the time frame. The coaching technique that I'm using here is called immersion. Okay, I'm a Tony Robbins certified life coach, and I follow his methodology. So Tony Robbins is a life coach, as a bit a dude, that's all. Okay, so basically he's if you go to his sessions, it's like 4 days of immersion, right? So it's like compressed learning. It's like a lot of learning in a very short amount of time. Why? Because you can flex this muscle called the brain. Got it? If we had stretched it like a rubber band and made it like 3 to 6 months, it's not going to be as effective as this compressed learning. Got it? It's going to push you to do a lot of things, to think and do that. And that comes from this immense amount of immersion and pressure. Got it? So you might think that, oh my God, this is aggressive timeline. No, it's not. You can do it. Got it? Yeah, it's going to be an individual research paper. It's all written by you. There's no group work. You can work in a team to do your research, but you still need to produce individual research papers. And of course, we encourage having an accountability group. If you want to have like a study group within, we will encourage you to do that. Got it? You can do that where you brainstorm and do that, but we prefer, yeah.
I actually have a question.
Yes.
Are we allowed to have quoted evidence from a source?
I'm sorry?
Is it okay if we can have quoted evidence from like an online source if we cite it?
I'm going to teach all about APA referencing, in-text citation, and everything. It's all part of the program. Yes. Hang in there.
Okay. Okay, sure.
If you quote somebody, we use APA citation. So there is an in-text citation format that you need to use that I will teach you. Yes, Vishnu. Vishnu, you're in which research?
I'm in the artificial intelligence biomed research.
Okay, great. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
So I wasn't sure because like I'm planning on making an app to solve a problem. So
Fantastic.
I didn't know if a research paper could be about a product.
It can be. A research can be on anything. You just use the formula to do that. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what are the steps? Yes, Soham, we are going to get to those details. Absolutely. Yeah, there are different kinds of research. Yes, it can be. Absolutely. Okay. So what are the steps in the research? First, you understand the assignment. What is your assignment? A 4,000-word research paper or a research paper on your product or on your thing or anything. Got it? You need a research paper that's original, right? Which is written from your words. Choose a research topic, conduct the preliminary research, develop a hypothesis statement, create an outline, write the introduction, compelling body paragraph. I'm going to teach you how to write paragraphs. It's not like you don't know how to write it, but this is a scientific way of writing a research paper. I'm going to teach you how to write a body. Even a paragraph matters, and you will understand that. Got it? Then I'll teach you how to write the conclusion. Then we write the abstract, the research abstract, after we've written the research paper, right? So then I'll teach you how to write the abstract. Then you'll submit your first draft. Then you'll try to revise it all over again. Okay, so these are the steps. Please don't be overwhelmed because I'm going to break it up to you. You just show up in the class, do your assignment, come back, and that's it. Got it? Progress over perfection. Okay. So understanding we got that, choosing the topic. Okay, let me go over the topic. Okay, so don't feel like you have to work logically. Anything that interests you, actually, this is the time where you pursue what your interest is. Got it? No matter what the world has to say, you're curious about something, go after it, right? I'm curious about how to make teens perform better. That's it. That's my single most purpose, my single most solution that I'm looking to find. And my research is completely on that. Right. So that is something that I'm curious about. So I go dig deeper into executive functioning skills, the dopamine, what video games do to people. I mean, not to people. What am I talking about? I'm going to show you how the dopamine effect are there. And I'm going to teach you about like dopamine and how it dominates our life. Got it? So that's what led me to that. And that's where we go for it, right? The topic. But if you're in cybersecurity, I think it might be a little different. Okay, so you sort of create a preliminary research. You're going to have a list of resources. Then you're going to work with your professors. So you're going to ask these questions. Is there anything people seem to have overlooked in the sources that you're researching? Are there any heated debates that you want to address? Do you have a unique take on the topic? I'm pretty sure you have a unique take. Right? So that is that single most important thread that is going to tie it together. Have there been recent developments that build on the research, right? So I'm going to share all the resources and everything for you, but these are the questions that you need to be asking, right? Yes, Vineil, everything is available on the LMS. It's in session 1. Okay, so that's what it is, right? What's so unique about your topic? My topic is how to make teens productive. And why do people care? It's the single most thing. You can't keep putting pressure on teens without providing them proper strategies. That was my unique take on it. My unique take is every teen is unique. So all they need is guidance to reach their maximum potential. So that is my unique take on it, right? Then you write a hypothesis. I'm going to teach you how to write. You start with a question. You write your initial answer. You develop your answer. What is it? It's your hypothesis. So the whole research is about whether you want to prove something right or wrong. Right? That's the whole thing. It's your answer. It's not like, oh my God, I'm so stupid, I got it wrong. No, it's not that at all. Your assumption, a hypothesis is an assumption. You started off with the assumption. Now you're going to do research to either substantiate it or realize that assumption was wrong. In fact, it's like this. Got it? So that is a whole hypothesis in a nutshell. Okay. Then you create an outline. This is very, very important. It's like an architect, right? I have a degree in architecture, so that's so important. Have you ever thought about an architect not building a blueprint? Does an architect start building the whole house without getting the plan approved?
No, because that would be potentially dangerous or potentially like not workable.
Absolutely.
So
So
that's why it should be revised once, get it checked, and then do the whole process.
yes, absolutely. And I'm going to teach you how to create an outline where you'll have the heading, the subheading, what are the subgroups, and everything. It's going to help you organize your whole research paper. So please don't be overwhelmed when I tell you, oh, I need a 4,000 word document, because it's a systematic process that we follow. Okay. Then your introduction, I'll teach you how to write your introduction. What is the topic about? Why is it so important? Why is it important now? Right? And how are you going to substantiate what is there in your research paper? It's like a map, right? An introduction of it, right? So I'll teach you how to write that. And in my world, it's a template, right? I'll give you a Google Doc where you'll answer these questions. You just need to answer the questions. Then you take it all together. It's a paragraph. You fix the grammar and the vocabulary. You have a paragraph. You have an introduction. So that is how the lesson plans are. Okay. Then you write a body. I teach you how to write a body. Okay. It might be a body paragraph, but it also has a beginning and a conclusion. Then you need to show some evidence in it. So I'll teach you how to write topic sentences, transition sentences, and all that. Okay. So that is the paragraphs that I'll teach you how to write. Then the conclusion. Conclusion is restating the research problem, summarizing the arguments or the findings, any key takeaway from your paper. We don't introduce any new findings in the conclusion. We are trying to exit from the research paper. So we're going to summarize everything and end it. Okay. And abstract is nothing but a complete summary of your research paper. It is like the movie trailer that you see, right? So that's the abstract. Then you submit your first draft. Then there'll be a revision process. Yeah, I will be going over everything in detail. Okay, so yeah, step 5 is the research outline. Step 6 is the introduction. Okay. Yeah.